Hey, what's good, fam? It's Kyle Henderson of BamaInsider.com. Alabama held its 7th practice of the spring season, just one day away from Alabama's scrimmage on Friday, April 2nd. Before we get into the videos and the photos, definitely hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. We appreciate you more than you know. And as mentioned, Alabama will hold a scrimmage on Friday. When you talk opportunities, it's going to provide a lot of these opportunities for these wide receivers to really start to stand out. I think Nick Saban is looking for improvement, and he wants to see that competition. Great shot right there. Bryce Young, number 2 quarterback right here, Paul Tyson. You talk about opportunity. This is the time where these guys can really step up and showcase what they can do in game situations. Number 15 right here. This is actually the first time we've been able to see Jalen Milroe throw. You can see Bill O'Brien right there to the right of him. But I think when you look at the quarterbacks, everybody wants to talk about the quarterbacks, and rightfully so. Number 84, by the way, that's Joshua Lanier out of Tuscaloosa. But when you talk about the quarterbacks specifically, I think Friday will provide us a little bit more intel on where these quarterbacks are progression-wise, right? When they come in and they start to actually lead the offense against the defense, whether that's the first-team defense, the second-team defense, and really start to see what type of command that they have over the offense and how they are demonstrating their athletic ability within their specific opportunities that they get on the field. Here's Nick Saban, always working with the defensive side of the ball. And from the intel that I gather, the defense is very much ahead of the offense, and that's not really surprising. You think about all the defense returners coming back for Alabama this season. You got Chris Allen on the outside edge. You got William Anderson, who we had a chance to hear from today for the first time. Very well-spoken young man, great individual that will be leading Alabama's pass rush. Here's Will Anderson right here. They actually call him the Terminator. I think it was Steve Sarkisian, Alabama's offensive coordinator last year, who dubbed that name actually the Terminator. I love it. He was breaking up every single play, and we had a chance to hear from him. He had some very positive things to say about last year, his freshman season, as well as kind of where his mentality is going into his second season at Alabama. And as you can see, Alabama's first-team offense, that was Chris Owens trying to get a block on him. But I think as many offensive linemen are going to come to find out, it's going to be very difficult to block. Alabama's defensive line and the inside linebacker position, here's Pete Golding right here, very far ahead of where they should be. There's a lot of returners. There's a lot of experience. This is Christian Harris right here. That's the alpha on the defensive side of that inside linebacker spot. This is Shane Lee. I'm curious to see how much playing time Shane Lee gets during the 2021 season. I think, it's open competition for that inside linebacker spot opposite of Christian Harris. As we move to the photos, you got Slade Bolden right there catching a pass against number 5, that would be Jalen Armour-Davis. Remember, we've said a couple times this springtime that Jalen Armour-Davis is getting some reps at that corner position opposite of Josh Jobe. Number 14 right here, that is Brian Branch. Brian Branch, you're going to see him at that star position with Malachi Moore being out on the springtime. Another shot right here, that is Pete Golding, Alabama's defensive coordinator, coming into this season now making $1.5 million, up from $1.2 in the 2020 season. Right here, this is number 11. This is Trayshawn Holden. We haven't seen a lot of Trayshawn Holden yet, but I think with him being healthy, I think he's going to be another guy that can get opportunities and prove that he can contribute when his name is called on. Alabama's offensive line, curious to see what it looks like, I guess, in these scrimmages, considering that, Emil Ekiyor is out and that they're going to have a new right tackle, new right guard, so to speak. This is Brian Robinson working with Robert Gillespie, Alabama's running backs coach. First shot, really, of Killen Robinson. A lot of people really excited about Killen Robinson. The fact that he's back, Nick Saban mentioned earlier in the springtime that he could even be used in a special teams role, being that it could be kick returns, whatever you may have it. And then you have Bryce Young right here. Looks like he's throwing a pass. I think all eyes will be on Bryce and all eyes will be on Paul as you get into these scrimmage situations. I think everybody wants to know, how are these guys going to be ready when the lights come on, when the defense starts flying at you? And I know going against that first-team defense, it's going to be a daunting task. I'm going to let the B-roll run in its natural state right here on BamaInsider.com. Hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. We appreciate you more than you know. We'll catch you Friday evening after practice for Nick Saban's press conference, along with more practice highlights. Thank you very much for watching this video, everyone.
Nice tight rip on Burns, boom, he sets, I set, boom, perfect. Right, because we'll have it. Go. Boom, nice and tight. Sets I said. Boom, good. Check that.
Don't just hey. There it is. Give me something. We're back. Get up. Hey, feel that punch. Get up. Batter. Here we go.